Hello and welcome to the Damn Good Podcast. This show is going to take you for a ride. We're going to go through what's going on in my life while it happens. We're going to talk about mindset, fitness, business, strategy, and tactics. Big question, what do I need to do today to get better tomorrow? Hey, I'm Dillon Mitchell, and this is a Damn Good Podcast. Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Damn Good Podcast. I'm Dillon, I'm your host. And guys, today's episode is one, brought to you by a little bit of wine, and number two, it's brought to you by the vineyard that I've had on my bucket list for a while now. So today we're going to talk about a few different things, but one of the things being dreaming. Are you dreaming? Do you have a dream? Do you actually think about that dream on a daily basis? Do you think about where you're going to go? Where are you going to travel? Where are you going to live? Who's going to be there? What car are you going to drive? How are you going to get there? What trip would you like to take on an annual basis? All of that truly matters. You see, I've been dreaming about this estate. It's got main house, pool house, guest house, and with that home, it's got a pool, overlooks this beautiful reservoir, also has a vineyard. The name of that vineyard and the name of the estate is the wine that I happen to be drinking today. This wine is fantastic, really good. And one of the things, after living out here in California, I've been to some other vineyards and stuff previously to living here in California, but now in the area that I do, not Napa, it's Sierra Foothills, there's a lot of great wines. Paso Robles also has a ton of great vineyards. And the thing with these vineyards is it's fairly inexpensive, one, to taste wine. And number two, it's good. There's a ton of variety. You get your taste buds adapted to a lot of different wines. Maybe not adapted, but you're allowed. There's a lot of varietals to taste versus the two varietals that are really in Napa, mainly Cabernet Sauvignon and Chardonnay, right? Those are the two wines you're primarily going to taste when you go tasting in Napa, and it's going to cost you $50 for 3 tasting glasses versus I get 6-8 glasses or tasting glasses for $10-15 here in the foothills, and it's a lot of different varietals. So this is a mix of, I think, Petit Syrah, Cabernet, and Merlot, and all grown on the estate. But all that to say that this one place has been on my list for a long time. I talk about it. I view pictures of it. It's on my screensaver on my computer, and I'm visualizing living there, and I do it on a daily basis. What's it going to look like? What's it going to look like to drive out of the house? What's it going to look like to be in that office and overlook our vineyard and estate? What's it going to be to be in the pool and look over the big reservoir in the foothills in the evenings with my wife? What's it going to be to have friends and family over and bring them in on a limo and for them to be dropped off, and then for the limo to, at the end of the night, take them to the hotel, or if it's just a few friends where I flip them the keys to our guest house and they get to take our Razor or car or whatever down to it. Things like that. What does that look like? What does it look like for you? What does your dreams look like? Where do you want to travel? How do you want to get there? Do you want to fly in on a jet? Do you want to pick up all your friends and have them meet you somewhere? What do your dreams look like? Do you dream? Do you even have a plan? Or are you just kind of living life? How often do you scroll through Zillow or Yacht World or any of these other apps to go find the thing that you want, right? Whether it's a car, a truck, plane, a boat, a house, whatever it might be. There's an app out there for you. Or if it's just to get your own best wine, whether it's to get Pappy Van Winkle, I do like whiskeys as well. So whatever it is, or whatever it might be for you, it's super important that you go spend some time to figure that out, figure out where you're going to go, what it's going to look like for you, and what really that's going to be.
It's super important to kind of plan, to dream, to have an outcome in mind. And if you don't, now's a great time to learn or to spend some time to write down, figure it out, think what you want for yourself. And it's okay to even borrow, right? Your dream will grow, it'll get bigger, and you'll find it in more and more detail. So, guys, that's today's episode of the Damn Good Podcast. I hope you have a wonderful day and do a little dreaming today. Anyway, we'll see you back here tomorrow.